Look at this mess. Millions of pounds of trash, tens of thousands of needles. A local volunteer group sounding the alarm tonight about some of the dangerous trash they say keeps washing up along creeks and rivers in the Sacramento region.
Your reporter Kayla Moeller is getting answers on the issue and what the group wants done about it.
We are trying to shed light on what we perceive to be a public health risk.
River City Waterway Alliance is sharing photos of the more than 19,000 needles they've removed from in and around local rivers and creeks. There are so many, they've decided to hand count them and keep a log.
Our concern was not necessarily just that we're finding needles, but what other impacts that has on society, not just within the camps, but downstream. Because they float, they end up everywhere.
During winter, the water ebbs and flows, dispersing needles and other trash miles away, sometimes burying the needles in sand and brush.
You might think that you're in an area by Discovery Park where there are no active camps, there's no active drug use going on, but little do you know that on that beach could be needles that have flushed down from upstream when the water was higher.
This is the start of jug 17. They've got 16 more just like this, filled to the brim with needles they've found over the last 2 years.
You know, we're not out here to say that there shouldn't be needle exchange programs. We're just questioning whether or not it's an actual exchange.
Clean needle programs can be found across California and the country, all working to stop the spread of disease. But RCWA says without a proper exchange, they may be contributing to another problem.
Worst case scenario, needles are just freely dropped off at camps, which we have seen happen. Put it in the sharps container like this.
David Ingram says he recognizes the benefits of a needle exchange program, but wants to be transparent about the amount of needles actually given out.
Maybe there needs to be a discussion amongst the folks that organize and set up these programs, just an honest discussion about what's happening to evaluate the success.
Oh, what a mess. Terrible. RCWA says they've also seen a drop in volunteer groups like the Boy Scouts or church organizations coming out for their cleanups because of the dangers those needles pose.